What's up, gang? Case here with our CrossFit strength work for Friday, July 2nd. 3 sets of 10 on our front squats today across at the same weight. Supersetting with 4 sets of a handstand complex. So you'll actually start your sets off today with your handstand complex, and then you'll superset with those front squats. By the time you bounce back and forth, you'll end up starting and then finishing your strength work with those handstands. That way you get 4 rounds of that and 3 rounds of our squats. So on that handstand work today, we've got a 10-second body tightener, same one we did last week, where we're on our belly, we're pressing either into a box or into the wall. We're going to go middle finger just outside the line of our shoulder, fingers spread wide, reaching long with our body. Glue your toes and your heels together. You're going to squeeze those together and push them into the ground as we get tight. From there, we're pressing through the wall so that our arms are long. Our chin is on the ground and we're looking between our thumbs, because when we're up in a handstand for balance, that's where our gaze is going to be. From here, we're driving our armpits into the ground, reaching long with those legs, driving those toes into the ground, and then squeezing the belly and squeezing the butt in order to try to find that hollow body position. So reaching, pressing everything into the ground, squeezing tight, looking between those thumbs, hold tight for 10 seconds. And then from there, you'll turn around, rest about 10, 20 seconds, and you'll walk up into a chest-facing handstand hold. Here, we're trying to mimic that same position, so still looking between the thumbs, hands as close to the wall as we comfortably can. The whole body doesn't need to touch the wall, so I would recommend just keeping toes on the wall here and then trying to squeeze everything as tight as you can, mimic that body tightener position that you just did on the ground. If you can't get your hands back that close to the wall, it's okay to leave them out away from the wall where your body's more at a 45-degree angle. We're still trying to mimic that same body tightener position, learning how to hold our core tight, brace everything down while we're in that inverted movement. After that, rest about 90 seconds, and then you'll go into your front squats. For our 3 sets of 10 today, we'll be doing 3 by 12 next week, and then 3 by 14 the following week. So your goal today is to pick a moderately difficult weight so that next week you can keep that same weight for 3 by 12, and then you can keep that same weight for 3 by 14 the last week of this cycle. So leave a little bit in the tank today. Front squat technique, 2-finger grip just outside the shoulders. That's going to help us get a high elbow and utilize that front rack position. Roughly shoulder width stance, toes angled out slightly. Get your weight over your full foot in this starting position. Top of the head tall, so that's going to bring your chin back just a little bit. And remember, pull those ribs down so that your belly's tight before you go. Breathing on these reps today. Let's get a big breath in on the way down, holding just momentarily through that bottom position, and then breathing out as we come to the top. So in, hold for just a moment in the bottom, out on the way to the top. As far as our pace goes today, once you start your set of 10, it's a little slower on the way down, faster on the way up, no pause at the top. If you're having to take breaks in between reps, you've gone too heavy on these sets today. If you can, get your hip crease below your knee in the bottom. Make sure we're keeping those elbows high in the bottom, and then weight stays in the heel in the bottom portion of this squat. And once again, don't forget to drive fast to the top. 3 sets of 10 at the same weight across today. Leave some in the tank so that you can push those up to 12 and 14 in the following week. Superset with that handstand complex. You've got 4 rounds of those and 3 rounds of our front squats. Good luck on our strength work, and we'll see you back soon for our Metcon.